Okay, hey there, this is Ron McCracken and my dog Hercules. Just, hey buddy, so everyone knows that Hercules is gonna be in this video. This is early morning, Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Anyway, May 27th is gonna make 6 years, 20 days sober for me. And just to give myself a boost and maybe a few other people a boost, anyone who's in recovery or anyone who's struggling with anything. Hey buddy, and he's got the rope toy. Hercules has the rope toy. Hey buddy, yeah, dude. Anyway, Hercules will probably be a regular feature in my videos from now on, because he's a big part of my mental health, right, Herc? So anyway, like I said, 6 years and 20 days sober on May 20th, and I wanted to go ahead and record this and post this, because my therapist always says, and also, Dr. Guillory, the director of our recovery workshops, he always reminds me too. But they remind me whenever anytime I'm struggling or feeling discouraged, just to think about how far I've come. And a lot of progress over the years, you know. So I'll go ahead and you might hear Hercules tearing up his rope toy. I'll share a few quotes that keep me going, and these are some of my favorites. And one of them is from Nietzsche. I think I'm pronouncing that name right. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher. And it's throw roses into the abyss. Throw roses into the abyss and say, "Here is my thanks to the monster who didn't succeed in swallowing me alive." And I think that's just an amazing quote, and it's kind of perfect for recovery, regardless of how far you are into it. It kind of just captures that feeling and how you kind of cheated death. By the way, speaking of, I got my Boston Strong shirt on, and I think it shows up backwards in the video, but that's okay. And the other two quotes, 72. Let me grab this. I got this on my G-pad. 72. Your pain will transform you. Your story will enliven the world. Your truths will magnetize your tribe. Your weird will set you free. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. I need to remind myself of these things, and that's what I'm doing here. And I hope that maybe this is a reminder to some other people in recovery. And the third quote I wanted to share is, and this is anonymous, another anonymous one, but I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. I love that. I think that's very powerful. And speaking of, as Jedi Master Yoda says, luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. Reminder that recovery is one of those things, recovery/sobriety is one of those things that is perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay to be selfish about it, that you're supposed to be doing it for yourself, not for others. And sometimes you just won't get much support or feedback or positive feedback from others, but reminder, you're doing it for yourself. There was someone that I knew, and this is not uncommon, there's a few people I know, this is not uncommon. They're sober for a while, and then they have a relapse, and one thing that people will do sometimes is they'll immediately blame the relapse on, well, I wouldn't relapse, but my girlfriend broke up with me, or me and my brother were fighting over our parents' estate, and I was stressed out, so that's why I relapsed. And yes, those things are all very stressful. Or sometimes people use the things like the loss of a job and getting fired from a job or things like that. But I do two things. I remind them: number one, don't beat up on yourself for relapsing, because that doesn't change anything. It's not productive, right, Hercules? See, all you need is a good rope toy, like Hercules has. That's all you need is a good rope toy. Right, Hercules? Yeah. Anyway, it's about 1:30 in the morning, so of course it's playtime because he's a puppy. He's a little over a year old. But one of the absolute big things you have to do in recovery sobriety is you have to own everything. My two celebrity role models for sobriety are Eminem and Rob Lowe. And a couple things I hear from them in interviews when they talk about their recovery. Number one thing, they never blame anyone else for the troubles they had, especially when it comes to alcohol and drugs. And alcohol is a drug, by the way. People forget that. Alcohol is the only drug in our society. Alcohol is the only drug that you have to explain to people why you don't use it. But I never hear them blame anyone else. They take ownership. They just, all the things that happened because of their addictions, they said, yep, I did that. Don't feel good about it, but that happened and that's my fault. And that's not beating themselves up, that's taking ownership. And the other part of that is it's just that whole thing of not making excuses and not blaming others. And also a reminder that you're doing it for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, other people, like family members, your workplace, friends, etc., they'll benefit when you're sober, but don't do it for them, do it for yourself. And especially once you're into sobriety, whether it's a year or, for me, 6 years. Like I mentioned in my last video, some of the people that you thought were friends will be less than thrilled because they prefer the old you. They prefer the old you, the damaged version of you, who is not around anymore. And that just explains why, in a nutshell, you have to do it for yourself. So I'll just leave it at that. I wanted to make a quick video about this. Wasn't as quick as I wanted it to be, but Hercules is still happy with his. What do you think, Hercules? You happy with your rope toy there? Excuse my hand. You happy with your rope toy, buddy? Okay. And Hercules is officially my emotional support dog, just so everyone knows. I think I mentioned that before. But keep my pause there. But just to reiterate, your pain will transform you, your story will enliven the world, your truths will magnetize your tribe, your weird will set you free. You are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy. And I needed to hear that tonight, and maybe some of y'all did too. Alright. Y'all have a good one, and peace. Take care.